Turn and dial up, lift the soul. Feel the music take control. Through the static, find the light. Phoenix rises in the night. Frequency fills the empty air, taking you where dreams don't care. Close your eyes, let go and breathe. Rise above, believe in me. Rise, radio station, sound that lifts your heart. Just like a phoenix taking flight, together we'll be restart. Waves of sound across the stars, find us no matter where you are. Planet hopping in the dark, music spark ignites a spark. Feel the rhythm pulsing strong, lost in tunes where you belong. Journey through the endless space, music brings you to this place. Rise, radio station, sound that lifts your heart. Just like a phoenix taking flight, together we'll be restart.
Life is a journey, one that doesn't stop. Sitting at the bottom, always reaching for the top. Clarity and music, lessons from the heart. Words of wisdom flow, guiding where to start. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Tapping into energy, going with the flow. Sharing all the messages that you need to know. Conquer worries, raising joy, fearing thoughts that will subside. Hearing all the heart through the music they provide. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Take a pause, feel the beat, rest your mind, tap your feet. Your heart, soul is bleed. The sun will rise, feel free. Listen to the sound. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Tapping into energies, going with the flow. Sharing all the messages that you need to know. Tapping into energy, going with the flow. Sharing all the messages that you need to know. Conquer worries, raising joy, fearing thoughts that will subside. Hearing all the heart, the music they provide. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Take a pause, rest your mind, open your heart when the soul is bleeding. stars. When the spirit feels weak, listen to the sound.
Welcome everyone to the Messengers.
Good
Oh,
evening, everybody.
I'm Brindlewolf, and this is
Lunaria today? I don't know. Somebody. I can't read. I can't read the thing. It's too small, and sometimes I'm Micah, and sometimes I'm Carrie, and I don't know who I am today.
You don't know who you are today?
No.
I figured I'd throw you off by doing something different.
Thanks. I appreciate
You're welcome. No worries. That's what I'm here for. Great. And guess what? I actually have rights to play that song now, so nobody can say anything.
Woohoo!
Yes, that's my song, and as long as I'm subscribed to Suno, I can play it without having to worry about
There you go.
it. So it's mine. Mine.
There you go. Speaking
of rights, that was the lead in on purpose.
All right, here we go, people.
Oh,
well, howdy, folks. Before we ride on into this here broadcast, I gotta tip my hat and say a few words for the sake of the law. Because out here on the range, we respect the law, even the ones about the copyrights. Now, what you're fixing to hear might include snippets of other folks' creations, songs, lines, ideas, you name it. But don't go getting your spurs in a twist. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, we got ourselves a little thing called fair use. That means we're using these bits and things like commentary, criticism, education, and maybe touch of good old-fashioned storytelling. We ain't selling nothing, stealing nothing, or trying to turn a buck off someone else's campfire song. If you're a copyright ranger out there thinking of drawing your legal pistol, I suggest you holster it, take a deep breath, and mosey on down to the calm and reasonable suspicious corral. Because we just out here sharing thoughts, picking fun, and teaching a little something, all within the bounds of the law. So hang on to your hat, enjoy the ride, and remember, we may be outlaws in attitude, but legally speaking, we ride clean.
That is, unless it's sperm with a twist. Really, Nikki?
What'd she say?
She said she legit heard that as sperm and a twist.
I did not say anything about any sperm.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Nikki Lou from the UK.
Love you, Nikki.
Bless your heart, that was so good.
Anyway.
You know, those copyright people, they're probably just thinking how nice over there, you know, because it don't matter what the hell we say up here.
Ain't she a peach?
She's such a peach, thinking that she's so cute, giving these disclaimers every week because we just don't know. We don't care. Bless their hearts.
Right. Pea-picking little hearts. Not just their hearts, they're pea-picking little hearts.
Oh, they're pea-picking hearts. Oh.
Got that part.
Now she's talking nasty. Now she's talking business because she done pulled out the pea picking. All right. Bless their twisted sperm. Okay. I gotta warn you guys, I'm a little fried.
Both of us are.
That's been going on. It was everything to get myself together so that we can have a show today. I apologize. I tried not to go frantic to run anybody off with energies this week, but I'm a little out there today. So what you're seeing is the defense mechanism of I'm here. And to help with that, we have such an amazingly weird set to open the show. Two songs that are on opposite ends of any spectrum. We're going to open up with Mizzy Amelia and Kevin, a rock ox over in Smule, with A Spoonful of Sugar from Mary Poppins. And then we are going to close with Rockin' Sherry and the Number of the Beast.
Oh.
So like I
didn't look
said,
at the set yet. I didn't look at the sets yet, but okay.
Like I said.
Here we go.
Welcome to the Messengers.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. And you find the fun in a slip. The job is a game. And every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake. A love that's free, a very clear to see. The spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. Medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. A robin feathering his nest has very little time to rest, while gathering his bits of twine and twig. Though quite intent in his pursuit, he has a merry toot-toot-toot. He knows a song will move the job along. For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. Medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. The honeybees, they fed the nectar from the flowers to the comb, never tiring, buzzing to and fro. Because they take a little nip from every flower that they sip, and hence they'll find their task is not a grind. Cheeky. Don't be all day about it, please. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. And medicine go down. Medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Thanks.
Its number is 666.
I no longer regret pairing those two together because that was an amazing contrast.
I can't really see the chat very well. And I okay there. What were there? Was the language in that song okay?
It actually was. I was listening for it because I heard you.
Mama.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yes, Rockin' Cherry, you managed to take a song that by itself many would be like, no, I'm not putting that on any kind of radio station. At least not after it hits number one anyway.
Woo!
And kept true to it and kept it clean. So yeah, let's get that on loop. That was amazing. I completely agree. He's upset now because we can put it on there and he didn't mess it up. Don't care. Don't care. See, this is what happens when you're so cool.
That was badass.
It was badass. It was like totally badass, and you're like totally cool. And
I was a little scared, and then I went, "Oh no, this is not scary at all."
But the downside is that the Xeno loop is gonna lose the magic that he put into the video of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, if you close your eyes, listen to the song, it's still going to be good. But there was just something amazing about the way that the Snapchat filters he was using in the background.
That
just
was
really
cool.
added to it. So
very cool.
Yeah. Okay, I was going
to just no. You were. I just saw that. I was like, "What is that behind me?" I thought there was a bug on the window, and I was getting a little creeped out. And it's just a turquoise heart.
Bless your heart. Speaking of bless your heart, we had some spoonful of sugar with Kevin.
Oh my gosh.
And Amelia Mizzy. That was so good. And it was so good that I couldn't tell when one of them was singing most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. It was fantastic. It's really cute.
It really was. And Kevin, you make a wonderful British woman. Wow.
Thanks.
You should go for Mrs. Doubtfire. So if there's ever any, auditions for a local production of the musical of Mrs. Doubtfire, go for it because you do fantastic.
Oh,
right? And Miss Mizzy sounded amazing as always. So thank you guys, all three of you, for your vocals, your performances, and sending those in. And that was just great. All right. We have a ton of music, and my reading is long. So what else is new? So I'm going to see her in a few.
I can get out of here.
I can do it. There you go. Go away. Oh, she can't get me for that when she comes back. Anyway, let me pull up my readings. Okay. I pulled from the Sacred Path cards this week, and we're going to start off with Peyote Ceremony. You guys have seen this before. It's got a different message. You've done the things, made the call, said the words of positivity, created like an alchemical boss. Spirit heard you. It answered. And now you've been granted access to what you've been wanting. But the dance left you exhausted. Meanwhile, traces of what once was still linger around, taunting you, teasing you, testing you, making you uncertain that you're worth what you've been given. You've done all the work, so why aren't you jumping up and down with excitement? Well, that's easily put. You're tired. Just plain tired. Give time for things to integrate as the old leaves. Those limits are being removed, and it may not be comfortable, but just let them leave. You don't need them anymore. Then we have the powwow. Now more than ever, you need to be surrounded by people who are of like mind to your journey. Keep in mind, a lot of this is a very personal reading too, so yeah, I'm getting scolded too. So, again, uncomfortable and awkward, but just by being there and giving opportunity for conversation is better than hiding. You feel that push and you fumble your way to respond. Remember that right and wrong here are just illusions that we place on what lies inside. And if we try to impose a mask that we have it all together when we don't, well, that's just not going to work out too well, is it? Just be you and talk. Once the ice is broken, then the tension can melt and the words like water will flow. But You got to make the first move and actually be there to even start the conversation. Then we have the arrow. You made the shot. Thought it was going to hit the target, but it was slightly off. Damn, that sucks. But it's an opportunity, isn't it? You learn from what you just did, adjust your aim, and then you'll have another opportunity soon to make another shot. There's a truth that many don't accept. We are perfectly imperfect, and there's protection in that. Trying to be something we can never achieve keeps us fallible. So we find that we are perfect just the way we are. It's only a disability if you consider it one. So take your shot. If you miss, so what? You can always retrieve the arrow and shoot again. Then we have the North Shield. There is power in gratitude, even for the things covered in the stench of shite. Let's be honest. If you've been constipated for any length of time and felt the internal pain from that blockage, how grateful are you when it finally comes out and offers relief? Sometimes it takes the grossest example to offer the most pungent wisdom, which makes sense if you think about it. The deepest wisdom we have comes from within. It's something that everyone has, but doesn't always access. So caught up in the external that they forget the truth of who they are and what they've been given. Switch that and start being grateful more for the oddest things. You'll see a shift. Then we have pipe. Balance comes from within. Listening to yourself and where the chaos is coming from. Is it coming from the worrisome guilt as only a mother could give from the feminine? Or is it coming from the pushy, got to get it done, suck it up and deal with it masculine? Balance these guys inside. Let the worries be solved by action in another way. Let the micromanagement be organized in a way that you can accomplish things. While this message may be oversimplified, what it triggers inside. Watch what it triggers inside. Follow that. It's your guide. Honor the great mystery that brought you blessings in all kinds. It can bring you peace inside to make better decisions for yourself and act on them. I see that, Heather. Speaking of great mystery, in nearly every belief, we are forged in the likeness of what or who we believe in. That the only separation between us is the human mind giving us free will to decide our paths. We are accountable for how our lives unfold. We are the pathways to where we go next. We are responsible for seeing the signs, doing the things, and honoring who we are. Again, there is a call for feeling gratitude, expressing it. It helps to link you to the source of who made you, or what. One of the ways, anyway. If you're playing victim, then victim you shall be. If you're playing victor, then that is what you shall be. We work hand in hand with the creator of all that is when we create in our lives. From the book, it says, the sacred path of beauty is experiencing the mystery of life without having to control the outcome from our tunnel vision command post. Even when it feels like you're early or late for something, you're usually right on schedule. So quiet that mind of yours. Give it a hug and a smile. Things are as they should be, even if that causes you to glare at me for saying that. And that's that.
That's the truth.
And as Heather said, there's a lot of poop in the conversation tonight.
At least it's not side boob.
It will be now.
Great. Good job.
Way to go, Carrie. Thanks for planting that seed. We can't wait. Excuse me. All right. Got kind of a special set coming up. And sorry, Amelia. Condi sent it to me too. You can scold him privately. I'm going to do it here. Stop sending all the DJs the same songs. Anyway. He didn't send it. I actually went onto his page and looked for something and came across it. So it's my fault that it's getting played, not his. But anyway, you know, I see a lot of multiple drops for multiple shows of the same song. So just as a reminder, guys, you sing so many different songs and we have so many different shows. Diversify and send us something that you're not going to send anybody else, and do the same for them, so that we can get as much of your music played on the radio that we can. Okay. That said, I think we should say something from Condi and Vanny, a very rare duet, and I'm excited to play them singing together tonight. And right after that, Miss Sparkling She-Wolf did something that's going to make me a little teary-eyed when I hear it again, because it was a dedication and specific song she sang for me with the announcement of the release of my book and how it made her feel. So she's going to be singing Anne Murray's You Needed Me. But let's start off with Say Something.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm feeling so small. It was over my head. I knew nothing at all. And I will stumble and fall. I'm still learning to love. I'm just starting to crawl. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And sorry that I couldn't get to you. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I will swallow my pride. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. And anywhere I will follow you.
tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you bought it back for me and held me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, and I can't believe it's you, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, you were there, and I'll never leave. Why should I leave? I'd be a fool, 'cause I finally found someone who really cared. You held my hand when it was cold, when I was lost. You took me home, you gave me hope when I was at the end, and turned my lies back into truth again. You even called me friend. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, you needed me, you needed me.
Yes, I did, and I love you too. Thank you so much for that.
Wow.
Yeah, she sent that to me on Friday. She did that on Friday and sent it to me later on in the day, and that was such an amazing day for me because I had just received the paperback copy of my new book and had gone live on my Facebook group to open it because that's a moment that you can't. There was nobody else around, so I was like, I'm gonna do this live, so that it was captured.
Yeah.
So, and then she ran and sang that song right after. So that was amazing. Thank you so much, Dee. That meant so much. Oh, and before that, I have to put that is the angriest version of Say Something I've ever heard.
Thank you. That's funny.
But I mean that in a
Right.
good way. I honestly mean that in a good way. But that was like two people arguing. Would you fucking say
Right.
something?
Damn it. Which it kind of is in the song.
It really is. It really is. But the two, Condi and Vanny, you captured that
Facts.
emotion all the way through, and you just kept going with it, and you didn't let up, and that takes a lot because it's not an easy song to sing by itself, and to hold on to an emotion all the way through. That was That was really well done. And the two of you need to sing a little bit more together. Because
Yeah.
me likey. Yes. Amelia put it really well in the chat right now. She said, I think it's most passionate and angst-ridden version. Yes.
Very. That's great.
But yeah, that was amazing. Can't wait to hear more. Speaking of hearing more, I'm outies for a bit.
All right.
Because
my turn.
She got to tell you something.
All right. Whoa, that got really close really fast. Let's just back on up there. Yeah, no, that's not going to work for me. Whoa. Hey, now. You might talk about in your face. Jeez. All right, now we're all crooked. I don't care. Anyway, I'll be down here. First up, we have the page of acorns I pulled from the Spirit Song today. All right. You may be feeling uninspired, creativity blocked, or unsure of your next step. This card, I'm sorry. See, I can't see back here. I have to. Hold up. I got to fix this situation because I can't see the cards. And I can't. There we go. Now we got this. All right. This card reverse suggests that your usual spark, your inner explorer or optimist, feels snuffed out. There's doubt, hesitation, or maybe fear that you're not ready to go for what you really want. You might even be procrastinating out of perfectionism or burnout. Next up, the wheel reversed. When the wheel shows up reversed, fate feels stuck, like you're going in circles. Combined with the page of acorns reversed, this reveals a pattern of resistance to change, or fear of what change might bring. Things may seem out of your control, but part of this block is internal, possibly clinging to old timing or old stories that no longer serve you. Next, the 10 of crystals in reverse. Deep beneath the surface is a craving for security, but also a fear of losing it, or a belief that you'll never ever have it. This could relate to family, home, money, or emotional grounding. You may not trust that true, lasting abundance is available to you. You might be carrying ancestral or childhood narratives about not enough or too much responsibility. All right, awakening. Recently, you experienced a spiritual epiphany or shift in perception, maybe seeing yourself or situation more clearly than ever before. Awakening, which is also judgment in the Rider Waite, means something was revealed or resurrected. You saw the truth, accepted a lesson, or had to make peace with something karmic. But now you're wondering, what do I do with this insight? The Ace of Shells. You want an emotional beginning, a fresh start filled with joy, love, and authenticity. Whether it's in a relationship, self-love, or spiritual renewal, you are longing to feel open-hearted again. Trusting, excited, you may be healing from emotional fatigue or romantic delusionment. And now your soul is whispering, please let it be real this time. All right. The 3 of crystals in reverse. There may be a disconnection or conflict within a group, partnership, or work dynamic. You might feel unsupported, misunderstood, or unsure where you belong. This card, reversed, warns of creative or emotional misalignment, but also suggests that it's time to evaluate who you're building with. Are they on your team or just in your space? The 9 of crystals. You're craving independence and peace, possibly retreating from the noise of the world to protect your resources, energy, or boundaries. This card shows you've learned how to stand on your own and how to find value in your solitude, even if it's been uncomfortable. You're stronger than you think and beginning to realize that. All right, the 6 of acorns in reverse. You may be dealing with a lack of recognition or external validation, or someone around you is struggling with ego, insecurity, or jealousy. There's an energy of not being celebrated the way you should be, or someone else trying to dim your light. Be cautious of false praise, competition, or those who show up when you're shining. All right, got 2 more. 6 of feathers in reverse. You're scared to move on, even though you know something needs to shift. There's a deep inner tension here. You fear letting go, and yet you fear staying stuck. This card reverse shows a resistance to healing, even when your soul craves it. You're hoping for peace, but afraid of the unfamiliar terrain that comes with real change. And last but not least, the outcome. 2 of shells reverse. This outcome suggests a rift, disconnect, or emotional imbalance in a relationship, whether romantic, platonic, or even in your higher self. There may be a breakup, misunderstanding, or realization that someone is not aligned with your heart anymore. But this isn't punishment. It's clearing space for something deeper and truer. It may also be a final release of codependency, fantasy, or clinging to potential. And that is all I have for today. How do I get back? There we go.
And the misfits over in Twitch are treating it like you're walking in front of the projector in front of a class.
What? What?
I'm just scolding the class because they're talking about side boobs while you're doing the reading.
You know what? Y'all ain't getting y'all. You can ask for all you want for your own personal rings. You ain't getting one.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Find it in that one. You better go back and listen.
Bless your heart. Oh dear. Oh dear. I done got everybody in trouble. You know they don't care. But Rockin' Cherry, he was so cute. He was like, "Stop putting your hand in my face, woman." Because every time you scrolled up, it was like this.
What if I what am I putting in her face?
Yeah. When you were scrolling for in between, it was looking like this.
Well, you know, that's because I had a phone in front of it. Yeah, it's just a mess. You know, it is what it is. But you know what? We're not all frozen like we were last week, so that's a good thing.
Don't you jinx it. I have a challenge for you. Yes, you. And it came through while you were doing your reading, because what I heard was that's not enough. You actually need to save your outline for reference. And you need to go over to YouTube with that reading and expand it, because there's more that you did not say because you cut it short.
Well, yeah.
But there is important information that other people need to hear that you need to deliver. So
I will
take that and expand it. There's your challenge.
All right, you got it.
Not now.
Oh, okay. I guess I have to stay. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
After. Gotcha.
I mean, unless you can do it while we're listening to the next set, you know, because I'll love you always forever anyway. Yeah, I did it again. You know, on Vision, I do it as a literal segue. Here, I just do it to make you cringe. We got the OG Amelia coming up with Wigamando, and they're doing Donna Lewis's "I Love You Always Forever." And don't forget that tomorrow night, Rock Rewind is going to be back with Absolute John this week, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. over on Zeno.fm. Look for Rise. Don't do the /Rise because it sends you someplace weird. But look for the Phoenix. You'll find it. And then we're going to close up the free Isaac McKern duet of "Who Will Save Your Soul" from Miss Jewel. So let's get going. Where'd I put it? Oh, no. I ran out of the easy ones.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, well. No biggie. I'll just make a new scene and keep talking while I do it, right? I'll just make a new scene. There. I'm gonna cause a scene.
I'm gonna go. Oh. We're done with that?
We're done. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Feels like I'm standing in a timeless dream of light mist of pale emerald. Feels like I'm lost in a thin cloud of heavenly scent, touching, discovering you.
Those days Warm rains come rushing back to me. Miles of windless summer nights, secret moments shared in the heat of the afternoon. Out of the stillness, soft-spoken words. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything I will do for you. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything I will do for you. You got the most unbelievable blue eyes I've ever seen. You got me almost melting away.
As we lay there under the blue sky with pure white stars, exotic sweetness, magical time.
Say it again. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything I will do for you. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything I will do for you.
Say you love me forever, never stop, never, whatever, near and far and always and everywhere and every.
Say you love me forever, never stop, never, whatever, near and far and always and everywhere and every.
Say you love me forever, never stop, never, whatever, near and far and always and everywhere and every.
Say you love me forever, never stop, never, whatever, near and far and always and everywhere and everything. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything I will do for you. I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything I will do for you.
People living their lives for you on TV. They say they're better than you, and you agree. Says, hold my calls from behind those cold brick walls. Says, come here, boys, there ain't nothing for free.
Another doctor's bill, a lawyer's bill, another cute cheap thrill. You know you love him if you put him in your will, but
who will save your soul when it comes to the flowers now? Who will save your soul after all the lies that you told, boy?
and who will save your soul if you won't save your own? La-di-di-da-di-da-da-da-da-da. We try to hustle them, try to bustle them, try to cuss them. The cops want something to bust down on Orleans Avenue. Another day, another dollar, another woe, another tower went up where the homeless had their homes.
So we prayed with so many different gods as there are flowers, but we call religion our bread. We're so worried about saving our souls, afraid that God will take his toll and we forget to begin.
Who will save your soul when it comes to the betters now? And who will save your soul after all the lies you've been told, boy?
Who will save your soul if you won't save your own? La da 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 da. talking, some are stalking, they're killing you.
You got social security, but that doesn't pay your bills. There are addicts to feed and there are mouths to pay. So you bargain with the devil, say you're okay for the day.
Say that you love them, take their money and run. Say it's been swell, sweetheart, but it was just one of those things, those links, those strings you've gotta cut. So get out on the street, girls, and bust your butts. Who will save your soul when it comes to the very end? Who will save your soul from all those lies that you told me?
Who will save your soul? It won't save your home.
Who will save your soul with Heathery and Isaac McKern.
Awesome.
It really was. You guys sound
Yeah.
great together.
For real.
Faux reels. And yes, surprise Heathery. It's there. You'd sent it. You just forgot.
Oops.
It was one of those, oh God, I didn't send anything this week, click. It was one of those, Heathery. I'm not kidding. It really was. And you sounded great. As always. And yes, Isaac is an amazing singer.
Always.
Speaking of always, Love You Always Forever with Amelia Ringamata. That was a
Yeah, it
great-
was. I didn't know what
great
song it was until it started playing. And I was like, oh, that. I love that.
Yeah, I actually, whenever I see the title of the song, I don't immediately think of Donna Lewis. I don't even know who I think. I'm like,
I always get stuck on always and forever. Wrong song. Not insane.
I mean, granted, both of them suit that song, but no, that was not it. So.
Aw,
Jonathan sees me.
That's her spot because there's about a bazillion geese out there right now just walking around the yard. So goose poop in the morning.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, goody. Goose poop and side boobs. Early in the morning at the campground.
That's what it is.
What a theme. Can we find a new
please.
one?
Please.
Oh, what am I going to talk about?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know. I don't either. Actually, I kind of do. I just don't know where I'm going to take it, so it's going to be interesting to see where it goes.
I know.
But I'll see you soon. Kind of cut her off. Whoops, sorry. There's a theme. Speaking of themes, I was driving around listening to a friend of mine's podcast. I talked about this yesterday in Risers in Flight call, which many of you weren't able to make. But I was listening to her podcast, and she and her guest were talking about confidence in this particular section. And this thought crossed my mind. I know, dangerous, right? When thoughts cross my mind. But it just kind of dawned on me that if we say to someone that we're not confident about something, that it's actually a contradiction. Let that sink in for a second. But to say that you don't have confidence, you're actually contradicting yourself by saying those words. Now, you can feel like you don't have confidence. That's just a lack. But in order for you to produce the words for them to come out of your mouth to somebody else, it requires a certain level of the very thing you say you don't have in order to do. So when you feel like you don't have confidence and you don't have any bravery, or if you don't have any strength, you do, because it requires that to say it to somebody else. Now, if you're just hiding it all the time and you're just not doing anything because you don't have any confidence and you're not talking to anybody about it, then you might not be contradicting yourself. But we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, you can fake it till you make it, but at the same time, you actually have more confidence than you realize that you do. And if you remember that it takes a certain level of confidence to tell somebody something that is actually bothering you, you actually have the thing that you say that you don't, but you're putting all of your focus on there being a lack instead of an abundance. So you don't need to wish for more confidence. You don't need to wish for more strength. You don't need to wish for more bravery. You just need to remember that there's an abundance of you inside that you just haven't tapped into. We all suffer from it occasionally. There's always a reason why we might be afraid and why we might feel a little less confident about doing or saying something. It's a human thing. We can't get away from it. We can just learn to adjust it. And I'm going to, since it was brought up in the chat, and yes, I'm watching tonight a little bit more than I usually do, but since it was just brought up in the chat, I want to focus on something, because most of the people that are going to watch this show, watch this podcast, are singers on Smule. And when the statement crosses my eyes that I don't have much confidence to sing, and they've sent in songs that they've recorded, contradiction. Because just to hit send, to hear it on a radio program, takes confidence. Remember that. Because you will always have more confidence than you actually give yourself credit for. And that's enough. She was listening for the enough, but wasn't close.
I know the enough.
I try to be consistent with that so that you know when you're coming back.
I just had to sit down.
Okay, Polygammer, since you were the one who said it, I'm going to address you directly. You don't sing in front of people and show your face. Okay, so?
Doesn't mean you're not confident in your own voice.
Nope.
Still sitting that in.
So, we still hear you. So, do you ever level up and decide that you want to turn on the camera? You don't have to send it in. That's for you. That's for nobody else. Unless you decide that you want it to be for somebody else. Come to think of it, aside from your profile picture, I don't know what you look like. That's fine. I know what you sound like, speaking and singing. So, but it's kind of a good lead into the Brindleizer pick this week. I think I've done this one before, but I took a different route with the background vocals a little bit this time. And my pick this time is Amelia with On the Edge of Glory from Lady Gaga. And you have for your luminescence.
I can't say that word. I always just Lunaria.
That.
I don't know what it is about that word.
It's a subdivision in your mind.
Subdivisions. More Rush.
Yep, she got some more Rush.
Michael sings.
Yep.
Yes. He's a good Rush fan. You'll see in the beginning.
And I don't know about anybody else, but whenever I hear the opening of Subdivisions, it literally transports me to the 80s. Just that's the opening synthesizer. It's like I couldn't tell you any of the lyrics of the song,
but you know that I know the opening.
I know the song immediately when I hear that opening, and I am just
listen to the lyrics this time. It's a very good song. If you listen to the lyrics, you'll understand it, and it's very good. Listen.
I'll try while I'm juggling back here.
Yes, I know.
But first, I gotta pull up a picture, or we'll just fly through the stars a little bit more. And I'm gonna bring us to the edge of glory with Amelia. Here we are again. We're standing on the edge. We've done this before, but let's do it different this time. Ready?
There ain't a reason you and me should be alone tonight, yeah, baby, tonight, yeah, baby. And I got a reason that you should take me home tonight. I need a man that thinks it's right when it's so wrong tonight, yeah, baby, tonight, yeah, baby. Right on the limit where we know we both belong tonight. And it's hard to feel the rush, to brush the danger away. And I'm gonna run right to the edge with you, where we can both fall far in love. And I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. And I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. And I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. And I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. And I'm on the edge with you. Another shot before we kiss the other side tonight, yeah, baby, tonight, yeah, baby. Out on the edge is something final we call life tonight. Put on your shades, 'cause I'll be dancing in the flames tonight, yeah, baby, tonight, yeah, baby. Who doesn't heard it? Everybody knows my name tonight. And it's hard to feel the rush, to brush the dangerous. And I'm gonna run right to the edge with you, where we can both fall far in love. And I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. And I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. And I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. And I'm on the edge of
my coffee mug. Cheers.
Growing up, it all seems so one-sided. Opinions are provided, future pre-decided, touched and subdivided in the mass production zone. Nowhere is the dreamer or the misfit so alone. In the high school halls, in the shopping malls, some people wanna be cast out. In the bars, in the backs of cars, be cool or be cast out. Any escape might help to throw the unattractive true, but the suburbs have the chance to soon the restless dreams of you. Just to feel a living night. Some will sell their dreams for small desires or leave their race to rest with caught in ticking traps and start to dream of somewhere to relax their restless lives. Somewhere out of the memory, lighted streets on quiet nights. Suburbs in the high school halls, in the shopping malls, sometimes form will be cast out. In the basement floor, in the backs of cars, be cool or be cast out.
Carrie and Mike Lynn sings with Subdivisions. That was amazing.
I lost my chat. I don't know what happened. I responded to Rockin' Cherry and then the chat went away. There we go. I don't know.
So what'd you say to him?
I said, yeah. He said, can we try something? I don't know what it is he wants to try, but I said yes, and I'm waiting, and now I can't see what he wanted is.
Okay, the question you answered without knowing what it was, can you take your reverb and cut it in thirds, then take 5 of those thirds and cut it in half?
You should shut the fuck up.
In other words, lower your reverb is what he's trying to say. It was amazing. And true to form when it comes to Rush. It really was. I heard the notes. They were on time. I heard subdivisions. I kind of heard some of the lyrics. But there was like reverb.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to hear that. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, what? What?
My favorite line in the song, you're talking about walking through high school halls, is nowhere is the dreamer or the misfit so alone.
That's why you wanted me to listen to
And then the main thing is like, but when it talks about subdivisions and it says, no escape will help to soothe the unattractive truth that the subdivisions have no something for the youth. In other words, it's the youth of the nation are like bored with our subdivisions and are putting everything into boxes, and we need to just not be put into boxes. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't remember the line that I heard, but I caught the theme of the song just from the one line.
Yeah.
Something about in parked cars.
Oh, in the backs of cars.
In the backs of cars. That's
in the shopping malls and in the backs of cars of the youth. Yeah. You know, typical teenage angst song. Pretty much.
It was great. I enjoyed it. I did.
Enjoyed yours a lot too. That Amelia, that was fantastic. That was different.
Right?
I like it. It was different.
Yeah. And since I did more of a synth sound in the background vocals, she decided to not use Super Pop this time. Or not Super Pop. What is it? Studio Pro Studio. The one I can't stand. Because it always sounds weird out of this microphone in my ears. It's like a tin can is put over my head in my ears. But she used the Super Pop and gave a little bit of synth to her sound too. And I was like, that's, oh, look who stepped outside her comfort zone. Look who just left the chat.
I don't know what's going on here, but something is flipping out on my screen, and I'm like, what is happening here? Is there 2 of me now? I mean, like, really? Oh, I can see the chat again now, but now I have no idea where I am, but, you know, okay.
You're where you're supposed to be.
That was bizarre.
Just smile and nod.
That was weird.
Yes, Nikki. Yes, Studio Pro sounds like that.
Like
the bad quality of Android from years ago. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Who's this?
But that's
I'm
Mark.
Mark. Sorry.
Hey, we got you coming up soon. Not in this set, but we got you coming up soon. What'd you think of the machine gun vibrato I added in?
It scared me a little bit. The beginning scared.
I was surprised I was able to do it. It was fun. All right. What do I have next week? It's not upbeat next week. Sorry.
Oh, look at my guests.
Kind of gets pulled back a little bit. It's either going to be All I Want or Only Hope. So it's going to be one of those because those are open right now. Or they were. I think they might have closed. I don't know. I've hardly sung in a few days because I've been so out of it.
Oh, that feeling.
But Amelia, thank you for joining on that one. And everybody who joined trying out that challenge. So if you go through and you haven't joined All I Want or Only Hope and want to, and it's closed, PM me and I will reopen so that you have an opportunity, because I haven't picked yet. And I have a lot to pick from on those two. True grief. I thought Lady Gaga would have been more popular.
Oh, yeah.
No, people want to sing depressing shit. Oh, good. Thank you, Jonathan. There's 2 days left, so you still got time to go and join those challenges. We forgot to put it out again.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I told them they couldn't have any from me, so you know.
You know she's kidding, right?
Am I?
Maybe.
Am I though?
But you know.
All right, I suppose.
All right, well, I'm doing a random because I shuffled the deck and cards flew out, so I read them because I don't know if they're for you, Hathery, or not, but I know they're for somebody. So if it relates to you, Hathery, then I've answered your question. If not, then I will pull again. I actually pulled this card for myself this morning. 2 of the 3 that I have in my hand, I pulled for myself this morning, because when you find yourself juggling a lot of things on top of everything else, like it was specifically for me addressing that I have all of these agreements that I've given myself to be held accountable for each week. And then I topped it off with writing a book and promoting it. And my nervous system has felt like juggling on the inside for days. And it's just the perfect example of, if you are taking on something new, make sure that you are making time for everything that you're about to start juggling, and pay attention to the things that can slide off and not have to pay so much close attention to. And then there's the Father of Fire reversed, and he's related to the King of Wands. So you have all of this power, you have all this opportunity, you have all this confidence. There it is again, because Father of Fire is all about confidence too. And just to remind you that you have more confidence than you thought you did to get the things done that you want to do. You just have to give yourself permission. And this is the other card that came up for me, was the Eight of Water reversed. You know, you have all of these things that are stacked on the inside that you're trying to get rid of. I mean, you know, you've seen the meme that floats around, run the dishwasher twice. Well, if you have all of these dirty dishes in this dirty house, just clean it. Just take a spot. Just pick it. Just pick it up and remove it. Don't let it sit. Don't let it stagnate. Because when you are sitting in your own anxiety, sitting in your own poop, since that's a theme for tonight, sitting in your own poop, you like that scent? Okay, if that's working for you, go ahead, stay there. Otherwise, give yourself the permission to get up and move. Pantaloons. So, I don't know if you pulled a random to go with that, or if you pulled for Hathery.
I pulled for Hathery.
All right, go ahead and give her, well,
Hathery. I pulled from Moonology. I got the full moon, surrender to the divine. The very word climax, don't start, brings all sorts of ideas and images to the mind. Agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card like coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change, or possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface. No matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card, matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. No mooning allowed. I knew that card from the get-go was going to create an issue in the chat room.
They're actually behaving for now, so don't egg them. for the moment, they're behaving.
Okay.
But I pulled 6 of fire, and you know, when girl, when are you going to start celebrating yourself a little bit more? Because you've achieved so much. You do so much, and not just for other people, but for yourself too. And when are you going to start celebrating that? And Sun of Water reversed, I get this card a lot. Not my meaning, your meaning. You're beautiful. You don't have to continue questioning whether or not you are. You are amazing, and you don't have to question whether or not you are. Fucking own it.
Well, he said. Cake and ice cream. Gosh.
If you want to have cake and ice cream to celebrate a moment that you...
Go for it.
Go do it. If you want to take a walk and just enjoy the breeze, enjoy the sunshine as a celebration, do it. Do something that means something to you, that just holds on to that feeling. You know, I've said this a few times, but I've actually ended my day the past few days and begun my day with one sentence. And it's literally changed things. I wrote a book. And the party that goes on inside, every time I say it, almost every time. This morning it was a little bit, yeah, so what? But that was the exhaustion talking. That wasn't my emotions. That was just,
right.
Okay, yeah, you wrote a book. Cool. Can we wake up first, please? You know, that it was that kind of party inside. But otherwise, it's been, yeah, I did. And it just lights me up. And that is the kind of celebration that it's pointing to, is that you recognize that feeling of when you light up inside because you say, I did this.
Yeah.
Especially if you feel good about it.
Yes. And you definitely should feel good. I
mean, I know you just said that to me, but I'm going to reflect it back to heaven. So you should. You should. As well. I know I do. And I also know who bought the first candle too.
That's funny.
All right, Jonathan, we will definitely get back to you when we come back from some music, because we do have a lot left to get through tonight. And since pickings are slim, we're going to stretch it out a little bit for now. I'm just going to scroll back real quick to see if anybody else.
I didn't see anybody else so far.
Rockin' Cherry.
Said no.
No, he's trying to quit for the week. We're like a bad habit for some people, and they're gonna take a break from it so that they can get their insights, you know, a little bit more taken care of. Okay. God, that was a dad moment. I'm so sorry that just came out.
Yeah.
Literally, my that was my. Anyway.
Yeah.
Who we got coming up next? Let's go back to some music. I'm gonna shut up. We got Mr. Jonathan coming up. Speaking of, it's your turn for your song, and I know this has already been played, but it was so amazing that I wanted everybody to be able to see the video that goes with it. It's your take on Train's Ordinary, and then we're going to close up the set with Andrew Cherry with Keep Breathing. So let's hear what it's like to be ordinary. As soon as I find it, because we're not set up. Here we go. Bye-bye.
to be the way that you see me. I don't understand anything anymore in this world that I'm tired of. It's taking me right up these walls that I climb up to get to your story. It's anything but ordinary. And when the world is on its knees with me, it's fine. And when I come to the rescue, I get nothing but left behind. Yeah, yeah. Everybody seems to be getting what they need when it's mine. 'Cause you're what I need so very, but I'm anything but ordinary. Can you save me from this world of mine before I get myself arrested with this expectation? You are the one, look what you've done. What have you done? This is not some kind of joke, you're just a kid. You are ready for what you didn't know. And when the world is on its knees with me, it's fine. And when I come to the rescue, I do it for you time after time. Yeah, yeah. Everybody seems to be getting what they need when it's mine. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause you're what I need so very, but I'm anything but ordinary. I think I'm trying to save the world from you. You've been saving me too. We could just stay in and save each other. I'm anything but ordinary, ordinary. I'm anything but ordinary, ordinary. The storm is coming, but I don't mind. People are dying. I close my blinds. All that I know is I'm breathing now. I want to change the world. Instead, I sleep. I want to believe in more than you and me. But all that I know is I'm breathing. All I can do is keep breathing. All he can do is keep breathing now. breathing. All we can do is keep 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 breathing now. All we can do is just keep breathing, from Mr. Andrew Cherry.
Very
Wow,
pretty.
it was pretty. And what layering. Oof. Wonder what sad movie that was from.
Yeah, right. Definitely. Never heard the song before. That was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Oh, nicely done, Andrew.
Mhm.
I need to know where that's from.
Right, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Rockin' Cherry wants to submit breathing. Okay. Cool. He wants to keep breathing. And before that, we had Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan. I know you used Alchemist, and I know you discovered that one little aspect of it that's called chorus, and you turned it up a little bit, and you did it just right. That's why I'm calling you out on it, because nicely done. Nicely done. Because it literally it blended you and the other parts so well, especially in the chorus. Your harms were so tight on that.
Mm-hmm.
That was just amazing, and I enjoyed hearing that for the second time. I'm sure everybody else did too, especially if they heard you sing it over on Unplug. So thanks for sending that in. Keep up the good work and keep playing with Alchemist. I was so against using that effect for the longest.
Oh, it's got a lot of fun stuff.
But the more you play with it, the more, I mean, they took away my favorite and shoved it into Legacy. And you can't really create a style with that, or you can't use that as a selection when you're adding parts to a song. Do you remember Stardust? A lot of my old EDM covers with the layering, Stardust was my favorite, and that was one. She's Like the Wind. The way that I managed to blend the harmonies, it literally sounded like Rush synthesizer, basically.
That's cool.
I miss that. Smule, bring it back. Make it one of our actual choices. We like it. Please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I'm whining, Mom. Maybe I'm whining because of the card I pulled for Jonathan. I shuffled like 5 times and only one card fell out.
Mm-hmm.
It was the King of Coins in reverse. Speaking of whining, when you get everything that you need and everything you want, why do you whine about it? I don't know why that came out, because you're not really a whiner. But when you forget what you have, and you always have a lot more than you thought, it tends to come out in complaining. And that's what the thorns represent. Because when that word is sent out and then you try and take it back, those thorns can rip out and gut. So just
I don't even know what that's completely pointing to. It could be something that is already set in motion that you're going to find out soon. So just keep that in mind. Keep your calm, keep your cool. If you feel like something's being taken away from you, it's not. Unless
it is.
Lash out. Unless you lash out. So just be careful about that because it could affect your abundance. What you got?
First of all, just so you know, Michael asked for a card.
I saw.
Okay. I got the new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for you.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. And I'll pull a card after the next set, but Michael, I noticed that you said in the chat you had a bad day. You don't have to go into what, but about middle of my back, maybe about 3 fingers from my shoulder blade on the left, I feel a little pressure. There are some adrenal issues in the solar plexus area. Kind of taking my breath away, kind of distracting me. And there's a pressure on my forehead as well. So pay attention. Pay attention to where your energy's going. Pay attention to who you're giving your power to. Left side is feminine, so the feminine energy is enhanced, aggravated. So be careful. Just be mindful of that. I'll tap in a little bit more during the set and see what comes up in the cards to see what's going on with that. Oh, that makes sense then. I just looked at the chat. He said mine is where what's left of my pancreas is, just residual pain. At least I'm awake today and not completely out. Okay, that makes sense, but it feels like a struggle today. So,
all right, Michael.
Go ahead.
I got new moon eclipse for you, and that is for expecting a powerful change. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is the card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment.
Mm-hmm. I guess we're not waiting until after the next set. That's fine.
Oh, I thought you were doing it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Actually,
did you just do his card? Oh, you just did his. Never mind.
Because it was coming through. But that's okay. Let that soak in. And we're actually going to hear from Michael J. right now, along with Sparkling She-Wolf with In Another's Eyes. And then we're going to close up the set with Mr. Mark Alexander and I Am the Highway. So let's get to some music as soon as I pull it up. Now.
In another's eyes, find someone who loves her enough to walk away from you. I'd never cheat, and I would never lie in another's eyes. Yeah.
In another's eyes, I can do no wrong, and he believes in me, and his faith is strong. I never fall, or even compromise in another's eyes.
In another's eyes, I'm afraid that I can't see this picture perfect portrait that they paint of me. They don't realize, and I pray they never do, 'cause every time I look I'm seeing you in another's eyes. Oh, in another's eyes, staring back at me, I see a sinking soul, trying desperately.
Turn the tide, oh, before it dies, in another's eyes.
And what they don't see, Lord is killing me. It's a blessing and a curse that love is blind. 'Cause in another's eyes, I'm afraid that I can't see this picture perfect portrait that they paint of me. They don't realize, and I pray to God they never do, 'cause every time I look I'm seeing you in another's eyes.
In another's eyes,
in another's eyes.
Not sure.
Long and weary, my road has been. I was lost in the cities, alone in the hills.
I am the highway for Mr. Mark _ Alexander.
That was so good.
It was so good. And, you
You're
know,
muted.
no, I'm not.
Can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me? Because she can't hear me.
Is it just me?
I think it might just be you.
Can't hear you.
I'm waiting for the catch up. They can hear me. Refresh.
Must be just me. I'll be back.
They hear us both, but these are the drawbacks of being on iPad on Restream, because you never know what's going to work and what's not going to work. And just waiting for her to ding dong to come back in. But you know, I do have to say that if you want to guarantee that your song is not looped, drop an F-bomb somewhere in there, because I was almost going to loop that song until you dropped the F-bomb at the end. But just to let you know how good that was. That is loop worthy. Oh, which reminds me, we still have the fundraiser going over in the main chat. And if you want songs like that where F-bombs are dropped and it's a little bit adult or risque, well, we can create a station that's all about that. Once we reach our goal. We're almost there. So if you're still interested in making pledges, let us know. Because the sooner we get that up, the sooner I can say loop. Oh, wow, the timing, because it literally just went off for her coming in as I said loop. But as soon as we reach that goal, we can create another station where if you drop an F-bomb, if you drop a GD bomb, if you drop to your WAP, we can put it up. And we won't have the limitations of censorship. So that's something to look forward to, right?
Right.
Ooh, Connie's like, I'll pledge. I'm in. He want an F-bomb all over the place, and now we can
right.
if we get that up. Drop to your WAP, right?
Yeah.
Hadley picked up what I was putting down. Love it. Love that you did that. Love that you saw that. That was so good. I forgot who sang before. Oh, yeah. Michael J. and Sparkling She-Wolf with In Another's Eyes. That was gorgeous. It really was.
Yeah.
Was that Brooks and Yearwood that did that?
Was it a country song?
Yes.
Do I know the answer?
No. I know it was Yearwood. I know it was Trisha Yearwood that originally sang that.
I have no idea. Never heard it before.
Okay, so yes, it was Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I know some country, yes. Especially if it's 90s. Especially if it's 90s country. You have a better chance of my knowing it.
Right.
But look at that. Miss D got played twice tonight, and both times she was just absolutely fantastic.
Of course.
Absolutely. And Michael J, I loved it. So heartfelt, I could feel you through it. I felt you both, and I could feel how much you guys both love that song. So, speaking of Michael.
I can tell you. It just came up. I was going to tell them. Let's see. Come on. Open Sesame.
Oh, look at that. Hattery put the pledge link in the Twitch chat.
I know. That's why I just saw that. And let me see. We have, let's see. Just over $400 so far.
Cool. The goal is 6.
Yep.
As soon as maybe a little bit more just to make sure there aren't taxes involved in the upgrade, but yes, that is our main goal. I mean, if we hit 6, I'm sure I can pay the taxes with no problem.
We'll figure that part out.
We'll figure the staff will figure out the taxes if there are any. But let's get to that 600 if you want to boost rise. You want to raise rise up? Let's go.
Let's raise some risers, rise some razors, or something like that.
Something. All right, Michael. You got the sun starting off. 3 cards are in my hand, and it's starting off with the sun. And all I could hear was there's something when it comes to your pain management and what you've been going through, there's something that can be done to manage it better, if not make it overall better. I know that there's extensive damage that has gone on the inside, especially with the pancreas and all the necrotizing, but there is something that was missed that they may or may not have actually discovered how to fix yet, but it can be once it's discovered. So keep the conversation going with your doctors, because there's something there. They wouldn't show me this if there wasn't. So it could actually enhance the lowered strength levels that you've been dealing with. So pay attention to when, like today, days like today, when your strength is lowered, when you're needing a little bit more rest. Do take care of yourself, please. Because I know how hard you've been pushing yourself, and so does the Knight of Coins in reverse. I know what your goal is. We talked about it yesterday. So I know what your ultimate goal is with everything that you're doing right now, but it's also overextending a little bit, and you're draining a little bit too much. I'm wondering if I've been channeling you all day, because I've just kind of been. That's all I know. But do take care of yourself and pay attention to when these strength levels are down, and make sure that you are giving yourself time with permission. This is something that you struggle with, is giving yourself permission to do for you, to take time for you without feeling guilt that you're supposed to be doing something else. Remember in another conversation you said, oh, we're twinsies. Yeah. And then Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do have a tendency to push harder than you should, but that's okay. It's a very human trait, especially when you're trying to get to something. Oh, it went muted for a moment. Surprise, surprise. I say something important, it goes mute at some point. Whatever. All right, I think you got the message that you needed to. We've got a couple more sets, and there are some people left in the chat. If you are still interested in reading after we come back from this next set, just drop it in and let us know. Okay, we got Mr. Frankie B and Nikki bringing their version, and we're going to hear this a lot in the next several weeks, it looks like, because I believe we heard it last week or the week before, but this week we're going to hear All I Want, as done by Frankie B and Nikki, and then none other than Keith Ketlow and Burgermeister, I think that's how it's pronounced, 1978, with Heaven. CD, that's why I put it out, because I knew you wanted one. I just needed you to confirm it.
Nice here.
All right. I believe both of these. Let me double check. No, just one of them. Okay. Which one is video? All I want is video. All I want to know is which one is video. This one.
To hear your love.
you said your last goodbye, I died a little bit inside. I lay in tears in bed all night, alone without you by my side.
Alone without you by my side.
Alone without you by my side.
Oh, thinking about all your younger years. There was only you and me. We were young and wild and free. Now nothing can take you away from me. We've been down that road before, but that's over now. You keep me coming back for more. Baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. I find it hard to believe we're in heaven. Love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. Once in your life you'll find someone who will turn your world around, bring you up when you're feeling down. Yeah, nothing can change what you mean to me. Oh, there's lots that I could say, but just hold me now, 'cause the love will light the way. Baby, you're all that I want when I'm lying here in your arms. I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. Yeah, love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. Yeah, I've been waiting for so long for something to arrive, for love to come along. Now our dreams are coming true, through the good times and bad. Yeah, I'll be standing there by you. Baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. And love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven.
You are in heaven, Mr. Keith Chetlow with not the end of the song. I love it when they do that. I'm just going to talk over it because they're done singing. I'm just going to let it play. There it goes. But Bergmeister, 1978, and Keith Chetlow. Gorgeous.
Great song. Pretty song.
I love talking about people who grow. It just makes my day to get to talk about people growing.
Right.
It really does. And Keith certainly has. He just keeps blossoming and blossoming. And that was the perfect. It was said in the chat that that's the perfect song for Keith's voice, and I totally agree.
Yeah.
It is. Totally. Nice job, Mr. Cat Low. And before that, we had Frankie B and Nikki with All I Want.
So pretty.
Brought the house down in tears, guys. It was so gorgeous. And I have another one thing to say.
Uh-oh. I hear it. I hear it coming.
Frankie B, you're another one who, you know, the more that you find your confidence in your voice, the absolute better it goes. It's just, that was agreeably with everybody in chat, the best to date we've heard from you. Nikki goes with that. She is always amazing. Always. And the way that you two blended together, matched the emotions, that was incredible. So Michael is saying over in chat, I told you I wasn't crying.
Eyes are sweating. What you talking about?
My eyes are sweating. I'm not crying. And D's were leaking.
You guys have some serious eye issues going on.
Right? You're fucking crying. Just admit it.
Otherwise we get a whole room full of diseased eyes. Let's just admit we're crying.
Right? And please don't ever put deodorant in your eye. Ew. Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Talk about dry eyes.
Smell pretty though. No. I don't know.
I don't ever want anybody's nose that close to my eye though.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Oh. No.
Okay, D. I shared with her in private and then I posted in the chat because while I was shuffling, the deck exploded all over my desk. I was like, I am not reading all of those. There was like 15, 20 cards. I'm like, no. I'm not reading all of those. She's like, are all of those mine? I was like, well, it could be, but it just exploded all over the deck. We got it down to 2. How's that? We'll just do 2. And of course it's biased again because you already said about how your day was. 10 of coins reversed. Yeah, it's all coming up roses. You're getting a good paycheck, but there are just some times that you walk into that store and it's like, what the happened? And it's days like these that you're like, is this amount of money really worth it? There's ice cream on the roof. How did that happen?
Oh my.
That's not supposed to happen. And you got one of the newbies, Ace of Cups. I literally thought, when this card flipped over, the first thought that came to mind was Urkel. Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Because it literally has that expression of innocence. Just look. Did I do something wrong? And it's like a newbie. And it's like a newbie that, oh my God. Imagine Lucy on her first day at Dairy Queen. And this is kind of the image that I'm getting of what you walked into and had to clean up making you question, is this job really worth it? I can't leave here for 2 days. Yes. Hangman in reverse, yes. It doesn't happen often. It's one of those flukes. So just, it's going to be a fun story one day. Today's not that day, but one day it's going to be a fun story on how not to leave the store when the GM is gone.
Okay, well, along those lines, just continue to have faith in your dreams. Oh, let's see. I can't. My eyes are all blurry. I don't know what's going on. I cannot see any. I've literally I cannot read. I just know it's. I know this card. The basic of this card is don't give up. So it's perfect for along with what he just pulled. It's don't give up. This is your dream. It may be difficult right now, but don't give up. And I don't know why I can't see, but I cannot see anything except blurry stuff.
Huh.
Ever since you did, What did you do? Ever since you said that, I cannot see anything. I really can't. It's weird.
What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. I ain't giving you shit.
This is bizarre. Everything's blurry. Anyway, don't give up, D.
But that is pointing to somebody. She's actually having an empathic episode. Sorry to say. I don't know exactly who, but somebody is having some eye issues that do need to be addressed because they've been getting a little bit cloudier than they have been lately.
Yeah, a lot cloudier.
It could be, yeah, it could be early signs of glaucoma. And I'm not trying to just make fun of this. There is somebody watching who is experiencing this. And it could be even, it doesn't have to be live. It could be somebody in the replay. Yes, energies don't know time. They don't care about time. They don't understand time. Energies just are. So whether it's somebody watching live or somebody watching the replay.
My putty's back there.
It could also be Nikki trying to force herself to stay awake until the
heading
last
to
song
bed.
is played.
What? Look, hit by a nasty migraine, right? There you go. Go to bed, Nikki, till my eyes clear up, would you?
Yes, Michael, that happens to other people too. We can talk more about that in Rise and Flight in a couple weeks.
Wait. There.
No, down.
Yep, he's even got his own little packer necklace that I made for him.
Hands to God, you're not. So, sleep well, Nikki.
Please sleep well and close your eyes soon.
And we got Miss Q Joanna DF coming up with one of her old comp songs called Juice. It's just her and her and her and her again. And then we're going to close out the set with one of my favorite Sting songs, and not many people can sing it right, When We Dance. From
no, Michael, you're just so I can add real quick. No, you're not crazy. This happens to us all the time. Nope.
You are as crazy as you thought, but that's not why.
There you go. No, this happens to us all the time. Yep.
Nope. All right, let's get some juice.
I've been dripping so much sauce, gotta be looking like ragu. Lit up like a crystal ball, that's cool, baby, and so is you. That's how I roll. If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine. Yeah, I was born like this, don't even gotta try. I'm like Chardonnay, better over time. So you know, you say I'm not the baddest bitch alive.
my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Ain't gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby. It ain't my fault that I'm out here making news. I'm the pudding in the proof. Gotta blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice. No, I'm not a snack at all, but baby, I'm the holding meal. Davy, you ain't being slick. Don't dare try to copy feel. The juice and war, the squeezy, the juice gonna look like this. Hold up, nigga, please don't make me have to take your bitch. If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine. I was born like this, don't even gotta try. I'm like Shadow, nigga, better over time. Heard you say I'm not the baddest bitch you lie. It ain't my fault that I'm out here getting lost. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby. It ain't my fault that I'm out here making news. I'm the pudding in the proof. Gotta blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice. Somebody come get this man. I think he got lost in my DMs. What? My DMs. What? You better come get your man. I think you wanna be way more than friends. What? More than friends? What you want me to say? It ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, babe. It ain't my fault that I'm out here making news. I'm the pudding in the proof. Gotta blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If he loved you like I love you, I would walk away in shame. I'd move down and change my name. When he watches you, when he comes to buy your soul, on your hand is golden rings, like he owns the world of sins. When we dance, angels will run like their wings. The priestess said, my soul's salvation is in the balance of the angels, and underneath the wheels of passion, I keep the faith in my fashion. When we dance, angels will run like when we dance, angels will run and hide their wings. If I could break down this wall and shaman in heaven's gate, I'd take his hands and I'd destroy the dark machineries of fate. Cathedral broken, heaven's not a good bar. And the hands of spiders promised ways to the same. I'm still alone, still alone, still alone. He won't love you like I love you. He won't care for you this way. He'll mistreat you if you stay. Come and live with me. We'll have children of your own. I will love you more than life. If you come and be my wife. When we dance, angels will run and hide their wings. When we dance, angels will run and hide their wings. When we dance, angels will run and hide their wings. When we dance, night and day, I'm gonna try every way. I'm gonna find a place to live. Give you all I got to give. I will love you more than life. If you only be my wife. I had a dream last night. I dreamed of you by my side, walking with me, baby. I'm filled with pride. I had a dream last night.
What a beautiful, beautiful song.
Wow. And then go, yeah. Combine that with what's going on in the chat room, man. Just kind of getting mellowed out in here. Very sorry about your loss,
A little
honey.
bit. I am Candy. I'm so sorry to hear about your friend. You know, well, I'll say this first. I'm going to put that in the standby loop list because that needs to go on the radio when there's space.
Don't be sorry, Condi. Don't be sorry. Not at all. No, I won't. No, you don't have to be sorry. We're glad you're here.
You never, ever, 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 ever have to apologize for feeling your feels in my presence.
Yeah, especially in this room, man. No, no, no.
Ever. You need to cry, cry. If you're standing in front of me, I'd hug and let you let it out. I'd cry with you because I'd feel it.
That's right.
So, and that goes for everybody.
Yes.
If you feel something, just feel it. And you know, it's crazy. Just the other night, as I was going to sleep, it just kind of hit me. Thank you for now. Thank you for now. Thank you for now. Every now we experience isn't a promise. It's cliche. Present is a gift, but the present is just now. And being in your, that's what it's really about.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Amelia. I didn't mean it like that. It's definitely the station. Everyone's welcome to share everything.
100%.
Yeah, for 100%. I did not mean to not in just yeah, I just meant we're in this room right now. This is where we're at, and if you need to share, you need to share. Go right ahead. But yes, definitely at Rise Radio, that you are always welcome to share your feelings.
Yeah.
Please do. That is why we're here.
Every time you lose somebody that you knew, that you grew up with, it hits you different, and it doesn't matter. Back in 2020, there was a list of people for me, and some of them I hadn't seen. One was an ex, and it wasn't even COVID that he passed away from. He had a stroke that put him into a coma, and a few days later, gone. I lost it. I feel you. I'm with you, man. We're all with you. Okay. And before that, a very creative 1920s Great Gatsby style version of Juice from Mario J. That was Q Joanne. I mean, you look up creative in the dictionary, and her name is next to it.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was just incredible. That was amazing, and I love it. She sends us. Has the opportunity to watch the read. She's way ahead of us in time. So, but if you get to see this, Joanna, thank you so much for supporting the show and all the music that you do get to send in. And that's it.
That is a wrap, man. It's a good thing I am over here falling asleep again. I am telling you, these last few weeks have been wearing me out. And we were talking about earlier today or yesterday too, we were talking about finally doing the show so that we both get a chance to sit down for a few minutes. But the bad thing is that I've sat down for a few minutes and now I'm like...
Right.
Oh my goodness.
And
yes.
I'm going to drive you guys crazy with this. Wait. Nope, don't.
Wait, can I say something?
What?
Micah wrote a book.
And if you're still in the live chat, I'm going to drop the link to the Kindle version because it is available. If you don't want to wait until the first to see what Papa wrote, it's $5.55 for the Kindle version, and you'll get it immediately. So if you're interested, there is the link. And yes, I wrote a fucking book.
That's right.
It's good.
That's right.
Dee has been going through already because she was one of the people that I gifted.
Just in time. Sorry.
Yep.
Dying.
But she has been taking the journey already, and from what she's told me, she has been enjoying it. So I hope you guys are interested and grab it. But Carrie and I are going to sing us out. Carrie's going to do...
I'm going to drive your life away.
Oh, that's right. She's going to do us an old Eddie Rabbitt song, right?
Yeah.
Eddie Rabbitt did that one. Yep. She's going to drive your life away. And I'm going to close up with, you've already heard it if you were listening to Voices on the Rise when Hathery spotlighted Carrie and me, or Lunaria and me, and I did it video. So I'm gonna close out with "Love Will Bring Us All Around." I felt like we needed it tonight.
Have a good week, guys. We love you.
Wrong. So here we go. You guys have an amazing week. I'll see you tomorrow over on my YouTube and Twitch at noon Eastern for Brindle's Vision. Got some great music for tomorrow too. So here we go.
Night, guys.
Love you guys. Love yourselves.
Well, the midnight headlights blinding on a rainy night, steep grade up ahead, slow me down, making no time. But I gotta keep rolling. Those windshield wipers slapping out of tempo.
rolling. Oh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way for me. Oh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a sunny day. When the truck stopped cutie, coming on to me, trying to talk me into a ride that I wouldn't be sorry. But he was just a baby. Hey waitress, pour me another cup of coffee, pop it down, jack me up, shoot me out, flying down the highway, looking for the morning. Oh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way for me. Oh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a sunny day. With the midnight headlights blinding on a rainy night, steep grade up ahead, slow me down, making no time. I gotta keep it rolling. Those windshield wipers slapping out of tempo, keeping perfect rhythm with the song on the radio. We gotta keep it rolling. Oh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way for me. Oh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a sunny day. Oh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way for me. Oh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a sunny day. Oh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way for me. Oh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a sunny day.
Living in this world feels like I'm in the middle, yeah. And when it's going wrong, it's far too much to bear. Watching news on TV, looks like we're all so little, yeah. Life's pushing us around, like we won't change a thing. Living day to day, like there's not another one. One step at a time, just grateful that I'm alive. It's easier to see the dark, painful side of things, but when I look back, I'm learning from everything. No, we can't let hope burn out if we hold peace inside ourselves. Though I know that this life lives inside of me, it can feel like the world's crashing down. When I'm lost in the pain, life is frightening. But I remember love can bring it all around. Yes, someday our love will bring it all around. But I remember love can bring it all around. Yes, someday our love will bring it all around. Inside of me, it can feel like the world's crashing down. When I'm lost in the pain, life is frightening. But I remember love can bring it all around. Yes, someday our love will bring it all around.